And the one reason why he was attracted to me was the one reason why we're not together. He couldn't handle the fact that I had nude pictures. He couldn't handle the fact that I was a celebrity. He didn't like the fact that his friends all wanted me.
Blue Cantrell's name once burned brightly across the music scene, capturing the attention of fans worldwide. She had the talent, the hits, and the potential to become a long-standing R&B icon. Then, in the blink of an eye, she vanished. Where did she go, and why? The rumors span from a messy fallout with major stars to an orchestrated takedown that left her career in tatters. Tonight on Buzzed Celebs, we're exploring Blue Cantrell's rapid rise, shocking controversies, and the mysteries that still surround her disappearance. Was she just another artist who fell victim to the harsh realities of the music world? Or was there something more calculated behind her downfall? Born Tiffany Cobb in Rhode Island, Blue found herself caught between big dreams and big hurdles. Her father, a former NBA player, walked away when she was young, forcing her mother to raise 6 children alone. Even as a teenager, Blue held on to a fierce ambition. She was determined to make her mark in music. She loved the color blue and eventually adopted it as her stage name, combining it with Cantrell, a nod to her grandmother, to form a persona that captured her spirit. Life wasn't easy. By 17, she was in New York City, juggling menial jobs to keep the lights on. When money got tight, she posed for adult magazines, never imagining that these photos would one day be wielded against her. At the time, it felt like a practical move. Survival overshadowed any concerns about future repercussions. But life has a way of revisiting those difficult decisions, and for Blue, those images would return at the most inconvenient moments. Despite the rocky start, small opportunities eventually arose. She joined a girl group briefly, only to watch it dissolve when industry politics got in the way. Music was a harsh and unpredictable path, yet she remained confident in her talent. Her determination paid off when she met the right people at precisely the right time. The legendary producer Teddy Riley entered her orbit, followed by other industry figures who noticed her commanding vocals. Around this period, personal tragedy struck. Blue's sister was severely injured in a car accident, leading to a coma. Blue relocated to Atlanta to be closer to her sister's bedside, and it was there that the universe threw her a lifeline in the form of new industry contacts. A chance meeting with Christopher "Tricky" Stewart, a name revered for crafting hits, set Blue on a trajectory that included singing background vocals for superstars like Faith Evans and Puff Daddy. Once people heard Blue's powerhouse voice, she became the target of a record label bidding war. Labels fell over each other to sign her, each offering perks to outdo the others. Ultimately, she chose Arista Records, a deal sweetened by an over-the-top gift of a Ferrari, a moment that must have felt like a dream made real. However, in fine print, Blue had unknowingly signed away future profits. Many artists face that hard lesson. The glimmer of a huge advance can distract from the reality that they're trading in long-term financial stability. With Arista's backing, Blue sprinted into the studio, collaborating with talents like Dallas Austin. One track, Hit 'Em Up Style, became a phenomenon nearly overnight. Released in 2001, the catchy tune soared to number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, making Blue Cantrell a household name. Demand for her soared, and she found herself juggling interviews, photo shoots, and appearances. She was unstoppable, or so it seemed. But Blue wasn't one to sit idle and let the label do all the work. She personally visited mom-and-pop record stores, forging relationships, and urging store owners to stock more copies of her album, So Blue. That extra hustle proved her dedication to staying on top, and it paid off when So Blue went gold. Her newfound stardom led to glitzy award show invitations, and even high-profile romantic entanglements. She once teased that a certain NBA player coached her at an award show, and pursued her relentlessly until she gave in. For a moment, it looked like Blue had it all: a rising career, a glamorous social circle, and a love life that tabloids eagerly followed. Yet fame can be fickle. In 2002, those old adult magazine photos resurfaced, igniting a media firestorm. Some outlets and radio stations reacted negatively, but Blue stayed defiant. She joked about signing those photos if fans asked. Instead of crumbling under the backlash, she capitalized on the spotlight, landing $1 million offer from Playboy. If controversy was currency, she was spending it to keep her name buzzing. But personal relationships took the hardest hit. One romance with an NBA star disintegrated under the pressure. He couldn't handle the endless chatter about her past. Others whispered about her alleged fling with Jay-Z, fueling theories that something was happening behind the scenes, possibly overlapping his public relationship with Beyoncé. Fan speculation grew even louder when people spotted uncanny similarities between Blue's songs and Beyoncé's subsequent releases. Could it be mere coincidence, or was it a subtle musical feud? The rumor mill went into overdrive with stories suggesting Blue was erased, especially after Jay-Z became a more powerful figure in the industry. Some fans believe the name Blue Ivy was a strategic choice to bury Blue Cantrell's digital footprint, making sure any search for Blue would lead straight to the Carter's daughter instead. In 2014, TMZ reported an unsettling incident. Blue was found wandering the streets at 2 a.m., claiming she'd been poisoned. Instead of giving her the benefit of the doubt, the press seized on the drama. They ran sensational headlines that cast her as unstable, ignoring the possibility that she was struggling with genuine mental health concerns. The industry, which had once cradled her, now seemed to keep its distance. Suddenly, potential collaborations evaporated. No one wanted to be associated with a star who seemed on the verge of a breakdown. But the truth is, mental health was largely treated as a taboo subject at the time. Artists who didn't fit the pristine image of success risked ostracism. For Blue, who was already grappling with a tarnished reputation, this incident only deepened the cracks in her public image. Questions about her well-being remained unanswered, as the industry's door seemed to slam shut. Over the next several years, Blue occasionally resurfaced. She took to the stage in theater productions, made a brief foray into reality TV, and popped up in concerts overseas. She moved to London for a while, craving a sense of normalcy she couldn't find stateside. Fans got excited when she hinted at new music, but the anticipated album never emerged. Each sighting of Blue Cantrell became a headline. Where's she been? Is she okay? When's the new music coming? The silence from her official channels only fueled the speculation. Some supporters even believe she intentionally keeps a low profile to protect her peace. Others say she's still fighting against an industry machine that would prefer she remain quiet. Regardless, the love from her core fan base has stayed loyal. People share her classic hits online and cheer on any sign of her potential return. Blue Cantrell's journey exposes more than just one artist's rocky path. It's a window into the highs and lows of an unforgiving industry. She soared quickly, thanks to genuine talent and savvy moves. But she also collided headfirst with controversies, personal issues, and the unrelenting glare of the media spotlight. Was she targeted because of powerful connections and hidden agendas? Or did the weight of fame simply prove too heavy for a rising star still grappling with personal challenges? Ultimately, her story reminds us that success can be ephemeral, especially in a world where profit margins sometimes matter more than human lives. Even now, fans hold out hope that she'll reclaim her place in the music scene. Whether she makes a grand comeback or continues living away from the spotlight, one thing is clear: Blue Cantrell's story is far from over. Thank you for joining us on Buzzed Celebs, where we bring you the real stories behind Hollywood's biggest twists and turns. If you enjoyed this deep dive, remember to subscribe for more celebrity revelations, drop a comment below about your take on Blue Cantrell's disappearance, and give this video a thumbs up to support the channel. We can't wait to hear your thoughts on whether Blu Cantrell was truly erased from the industry or simply chose a different path.